Hello, we are going to see a project on how to convert a temperature. So first we need to open the Android Studios and the Gradle process will just take some time. Yeah, just loaded. And resources we just going to open a layout section and just we keep an Android XML. Here we are just removing the default one buttons, and here we conversion we just need a text view. So like I just we want a number, so we'll just taking the numbers one and just keeping in the dragging this, and we require two buttons. We are just keeping for one for Celsius to Fahrenheit and Fahrenheit to Celsius, and we are just making to design it in a such a way that it's look beautiful. So I'm just keeping the buttons in the middle of one each opposite sides and just keeping the middle the text box in the middle. So it's done about our designing. So I'm just checking the names and everything is correct, and the ID is edit text number, and for buttons we have to check. So I'm just making sure that everything is clear. After button I'm just checking what's its ID and value. I'm just taking the value and giving name as Celsius to Fahrenheit, and Fahrenheit to Celsius. So we're just making here to just add text view a hint so that it will be displayed. So Android colon hint, and just whatever you want to give you can give. I'm just giving um, enter a number, and here also I'm just adding colors to button which we can give it. Default it will be in a blue, and we can change it to whatever color we like. Android and just colon background color, and you can select whatever color you want. And similarly for the another button I'm just copying and pasting here. Now I'm just moving back to the design and just write a code. Here we are declaring there is a two one edit text and two buttons. So just we are giving an edit text and creating that object, and then declaring name as E, and there are two buttons. Just click on type buttoning buttons and just b1 comma b2 and call a semicolon, and now I'm just connecting to the with the design and the code, just entering that E is equals to, there is a method which we can take by id by value. So I'm just taking the method find view by id. So just entering E is equals to find view by id, and r is in resources dot id dot, and whatever we have given the name, you just need to enter edit text number. And similarly we are declaring it for buttons also, b1 find view by id or dot id dot button, and similarly for b2. Here there is a small mistake, I think we should be capital, or dot id dot button 2. So we have just declared the variables. So we just sync the things with the view and the code. Now we have just created the on click button on click listener. So set on click listener and just new listener, just new sound, and it defaultly goes. So now we am just declaring a variable to just get the value from what we have entered in the text box C. So for that e dot, there is a method called get text. So first we have to convert it to the, it is a default string, so we have to convert it to a double. So I'm just using double dot parset double, so that it happens though that the string that we have entered will convert to a double. So there will be a no data mismatch data type. So I'm just getting e dot text dot to string. So it will get the values and stored in the variable p of data type double. So similarly I'm just calculating the formula for converting Fahrenheit to Celsius to Fahrenheit, just declaring the formula here, right, with an variable k, so that we can store the value in k. The formula is like a 1.8 times of p plus 32, which can convert from Celsius to Fahrenheit. So just declaring that, and now I want to give that value to the edit text. So I'm just again using that e dot set text, where I can use it, but I want just to up to 2 decimals. So I'm just using string dot format, so which it will convert a long double to up to only 2 decimals, so that there will be a no larger values. It max it takes to up to after decimal it takes only two values, string dot format. And if you want to two values, a percentage symbol and dot 2f, up to two numbers. And the value I want to print is k, comma k. And if you want any notifications, you can use a toast method, so which we can write between, and the method toast, which will consist of three things: context and text and the time how much. So the context is main dot this is default, and text we have to just cut copy paste the upper one, a string dot format dot k. So here I think some error, we just make sure that I we have to take look at it. I think so it should is in the inverted commas. I have to rethink, remove the inverted commas, just removing that. Yeah, now it looks fine. And toast.length documents around shows 5 to 6 seconds notification from the downside, and show method is to display. So similarly, I'm creating another thing same for button B2. Just clicking on that and entering B2 button. So just changing the names B1 to B2. And I'm declaring another same variables, but as I mentioned, because there will be a no confusion. If you also use same, there is nothing problem to that, because it is a different method. So variables will be independent of other things. So just creating that and just changing the formula for Fahrenheit to Celsius. Divided by 9. So we just got it, and just changing the values from k to k1. I think we are done. And if we want to add anything, we can just use add the things, like while we want to display the notification in Celsius, I mean the temperature degree, we can just mention it here in this text format thing. Just add plus symbol and enter the text that we wanted to. Here I want to convert to the Fahrenheit, so I'm just adding and giving a F, capital F, and downside similarly with the Celsius C, capital C. By here that we can say that we just completed the code and just takes time to run. The code is done. I think we can run the app. Just I'm clicking on it, and it takes some time to load the emulators. I think it's connecting to the Pixel 5. Yes, open. It takes some more time to load the app. It is installing. Yeah, install. I think it's gone back. Let's open it again from the main homepage screen. Yeah, just click upside button. It will show. And then my icon is temperature. So I'm just clicking on the app. So here the app, just enter a number. 25 and click on the button. It will change from Celsius to Fahrenheit. The value is been displayed down and you can convert it back. So you can see the values is been in double up to 2 format only. And if you want to change, then just erase the things and you can add it. Thank you for watching, and if you like it, please share and subscribe. Thank you. Have a nice day.